So a very, very happy Independence Day to you, Soni ji and Shashank and everyone watching me in this short recording. The intent is very simple. In the next few slides, I am actually sharing with you the opportunity of 100 crore turnover, additional turnover that we can get generated in the next 1 to 2 years in Ecoreco itself. That means currently if we are at 50, the turnover can be 150 in the next 1.5 to 2 years. That is the kind of an opportunity that we are talking about in the next few slides. And my intent is to basically share हमें वो क्या करना है एक्शंस कौन से एक्शंस लेने हैं जो हम और आप मिलकर वो एक्शंस लेने से ये काम हो सकता है एंड द अपॉर्चुनिटी दैट इज अवेटिंग that is absolutely very very clear. So without taking more time, what I am doing is I am actually taking you directly to my slide. I hope you can see the slide. So if you can see it, great, fantastic. What we are talking is fundamentally unlocking 100 crore growth potential for Ecoreco. It's basically a strategic partnership between you, which is an electronic based leader and marketing genius and marketing leaders, grow brands. So fundamentally, a strategic partnership for exponential growth in e-waste recycling with grow brands. So I have shared some models over here that we will be using to actually taking the leadership out there. So you have these links with you. You can actually go through them in detail, and we'll be working on them together. Now moving to, let me just slide this, hide floating meeting controls. Yes. Now how will we do that 100 crores? ये 100 crores हम करेंगे कैसे? अगर हम उसकी बात करें तो these are four things that we will be doing. First thing is we will be getting out of sales push. अगर बिजनेस लाना है तो हमको सेल्स पुश से बाहर आना पड़ेगा. हमें पुल बेस्ड ब्रांडिंग करना पड़ेगा. दैट मीन्स कस्टमर शुड बी कॉलिंग अस अप रादर देन वी कॉलिंग द कस्टमर. कस्टमर को हमें एक फोन करना चाहिए क्योंकि हमारे ब्रांड में वो दम है. अगर वो दम है तो वो दिखेगा कैसे जब कस्टमर फोन करेगा. तो हाई इम्पैक्ट कैंपेन्स with government collaboration, with various organizations collaborations that can be created, and more specifically we'll be putting in our foot forward in the market as Ecoreco being the leader for customer acquisitions. That means अगर कैडबरीज की बात करते हैं तो चॉकलेट समझ आता है, या चॉकलेट की बात करें तो कैडबरी समझ आता है. तो इट इज लाइक सिनोनिमस. अगर हम टूथपेस्ट की बात करते हैं तो कोलगेट याद आता है. दैट मीन्स इन द सेम सेंस जब ई वेस्ट की बात आए तो लोगों को इकोरिको याद आए. अगर वो हम कर सकते हैं, दैट इज वेयर द एडा मॉडल. एंड एडा मॉडल इज फंडामेंटली, आई एम जस्ट एक्सप्लेनिंग, एडा इज अवेयरनेस, A for awareness, I for interest, D for desire, and A for actions. So awareness, interest, desire, action, इस मॉडल को हम जब ऑपरेट करेंगे तो उससे मैक्सिमम रीच मिलेगी और हमारे कस्टमर्स जो हैं वो सामने से फोन करना चाहिए. इस उद्देश्य के साथ ये पूरा का पूरा कार्यक्रम होगा. कमिंग टू द नेक्स्ट पॉइंट, कंपनी की ब्रांडिंग होगी वो तो अच्छी बात है, बट अब स्वयं की भी आपकी ब्रांडिंग होनी बहुत बहुत आवश्यक है. Why am I saying this is because fundamentally you, Mr. B. K. Soni, has worked for more than 25 years in this domain. That means you are the Bhishma Pitama of this industry. At the same time, Shashank, you are a visionary leader. You have been doing such wonderful things personally and professionally. You have done so much to take this to the next level. But really speaking, are we getting that recognition from the industry? We have to ask that fundamental question. And when we ask that, I see a clear opportunity that Shashank, you can be 40 under 40. Only when there are certain steps that are taken in that direction. And we are committed that when we take those steps, then not only Ecoreco branding will go up, but individually, BK Soni and Shashank Soni's branding will also be there as visionary leaders being created as celebrity. So now the next part is the turnover expansion. Now the turnover expansion is actually 100 crores incremental is what we are saying, but it is not limited to 100 crores. It could be 150 or more as well in the next 2 years. How will we do it? By expanding new clients, getting bigger regional footprint, and optimizing compliances servicing. In the same genre, our marketing energies, the marketing engine will be automated. That means we'll be actually getting into marketing automation, which unifies the entire marketing processes. That means हमें लोगों पर डिपेंड होने की जरूरत नहीं है, सिस्टम्स अपने आप काम करने चाहिए। और जब वो मार्केटिंग ऑटोमेशन के हम सिस्टम लगाएंगे तो ऑटोमेटिकली इस तरह से वो काम होगा और उसके रिजल्ट्स जो हैं हमको सामने से दिखने शुरू हो जाएंगे। तो दैट डिजिटल कंप्लायंसेस के साथ साथ एक स्केलेबल, एफिशिएंट, इफेक्टिव सॉल्यूशन जो है हमारे सामने खड़ा होगा। तो ये हमारी कोर वैल्यू प्रोपोजिशन है। अब जब हम इस कोर वैल्यू प्रोपोजिशन की बात करते हैं तो पॉइंट ये आता है कि इसको जज कैसे करेंगे, इवेलुएट कैसे करेंगे। तो ये मैंने कुछ मेजरेबल की डिलीवरेबल्स बनाए हैं जो कि आप लोगों के समक्ष मैं उपस्थित कर रहा हूं। फंडामेंटल पॉइंट ये है कि पहले सबसे तो हमारे को ब्रांड अवेयरनेस क्रिएट करनी है। जब ब्रांड अवेयरनेस क्रिएट करेंगे तो पहले 6 महीने के अंदर ही हमारे को 3 टाइम्स बाउंड इनबाउंड लीड्स आने शुरू हो जाने चाहिए। दूसरी चीज, जब लीड्स आएंगे तो ऑटोमेटिकली हमारे न्यू क्लाइंट्स एक्विजिशन में हमारे को वो सपोर्ट मिलता है। तो 150 न्यू क्लाइंट इज व्हाट वी आर टारगेटिंग इन द नेक्स्ट 6 to 12 months। जो नए क्लाइंट्स बनाने हैं वो कम से कम 100 से 150 क्लाइंट्स जो हैं बना सकते हैं। और जब वो बनाएंगे तो मोटे मोटे 1 करोड़ रुपया साल का अगर एक नया क्लाइंट देता है तो आप 100 से 150 करोड़ तक पहुंच सकते हैं। Now, coming to the point of digital compliances, we'll be using technologies which are already IoT and barcoding and stuff so that there is least pilferage। रास्ते में कहीं पर भी हमारा सामान जो है खोना नहीं चाहिए, खराब नहीं होना चाहिए। And in various forms, leakages have to be stopped. We'll be using digital compliances out there. And most importantly, in marketing automation, we'll be ramping up the new customer acquisition process using the latest technology, artificial intelligence, automation. Like there are technologies which I'm so excited to share actually. You will be getting calls, or customer will be getting calls by computers, by AI, and there is no human being involved, but it will be like a conversation। सामने से कॉल आएगा, कस्टमर जवाब देगा, उसके कॉल्स रिकॉर्ड होंगे एंड अकॉर्डिंगली कॉल्स जो हैं वो एआई कर रहा है। इट इज सो इंटेलिजेंट। सो दीज आर द systems that we'll be actually implementing, which will help us reduce our cost of manpower by minimum 30%, or alternatively 50% increase in productivity from existing resources। So these are the things that we'll be putting together. Now, leadership position for you, MD and the CFO, another 6 से 18 महीने के अंदर you will be out there with all award nominations, 5+ major media public placements. Idea is to become a celebrity, and how to make that celebrity, उसका software, उसका recipe वो है हमारे पास। तो we know how to make this happen, right? Now coming to the revenue target achievement, that is something which I have already shared earlier. Achieving an incremental revenue of 100 crores in the next 1.5 to 2 years, and these are all verified financial reportings that we are talking about। So fundamentally, step by step जब हम ये actions लेंगे तो वो results जिनकी हम अभिलाषा करते हैं, जिनके ऊपर हम काम करने को तत्पर हैं, वो आने शुरू हो जाएंगे। तो additional value components do include strategic focus on marketing collaboration। I think marketing is one key area जहां पर हर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की जो फोकस है वो रहनी चाहिए। इकोरिको की जो मार्केटिंग है वो जब स्ट्रांग होगी तभी ये सब कुछ संभव है। कंप्लायंसेस, रिपोर्टिंग ऑटोमेशन जब रहेगा तभी ये सब कुछ संभव है, क्योंकि हमारे को शॉर्ट टर्म सक्सेस नहीं, लॉन्ग टर्म सक्सेस चाहिए। तो ये कंप्लायंसेस, रिपोर्टिंग, मार्केटिंग कोलैबोरेशंस with big corporates, with large OEMs, major retail chains, uh, including the CSR and sustainability branding। So positioning Ecorico as a pioneering leader in the circular economy, जब ये करेंगे हम तो automatically things will start to move, and these are the additional values that you will be actually creating for a long sustainable future। Next comes the reporting structures, the governance। We'll be having month on month review progress with quarterly escrow release reviews and well-defined exit clauses। In case things are not working out, you are free to move your way, and we can create pathways accordingly। So the idea is the expected impact if we are at, let's say, 1100 crores market cap, the idea is that in the next 2 years, that means from 25 to 27, next year we should be minimum at 2000 crores market cap. And by 27, that means in the next 2 years, I am projecting that we should be minimum 3000 crores market cap only with our existing given business framework. Now, anything that you have plans, like Soni ji was sharing that day, उनके पास भी additional plans हैं 500 crore के, that will be additional. So that will add on to this entire picture, right? It will become much more exciting. But given the situation where we are at this point of time in Ecoreco, I am having clarity, conviction that together you and me can make that 3 times growth in the market cap alone. 3 times growth means your net worth itself would move from 750 to 2000 crores, which is an additional value of 1150 crores in your net worth, and 2000 crores market cap addition. So now, in that sense itself, it's a huge value. And this is besides you becoming a celebrity, you becoming a brand, you becoming a visionary leader in the eyes of the right audience, right? So, given this set of value, I want to invite you. I want to invite you on a journey to decide for yourself what is the right price to pay for this. What is the right investment that you would like to make on this? तो इसका इन्वेस्टमेंट क्या होना चाहिए वो आप डिसाइड कीजिए. बट मेरा एक छोटा सा यहाँ पे पॉइंट है, व्हाट काइंड ऑफ इन्वेस्टमेंट्स दैट are required, even if 10% of 2000 crores, that itself is 200 crores. I'm not looking at 200 crores at this point of time. I'm a very humble man, so I'm looking at very, very minimal, very, very rational, very, very practical, very, very pragmatic numbers. And I'm sure like this is like a no-brainer for you. So when you actually look at those numbers, you will jump with joy. So let's go straight over there. So what is the investment and equity offer structure? You just have to make a simple one-time payment of 1 crore per year towards strategic management charges. These are upfront. This is all that we charge for the next 12 months. There is no additional cost except for always, the actual investments that you do on marketing automation, on various marketing charges in terms of अगर कोई ad डालना है, कोई PR करना है, तो वो additional cost है. But there is no additional cost that you have to pay me, right, on the fixed side for this one full year next time, right? In addition to that, I am requesting and looking forward for a very, very simple thing. It's a 1% equity. 1% equity in Ecoreco, which is completely performance based. That means if you do not make 100 crores, you do not pay 1%. As simple as that. If you do not make 100 crores revenue, you do not pay 1%. And we are not even talking of market cap right now. हम बात कर रहे हैं 1% कब देना है, जैसे 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 वो परफॉर्मेंस अचीव होगी उसका परसेंटेजेस देना है. So what we have put together is 1% approximate current valuation पे we will get rewarded as one time transfer upon successful achievement. तो उसके एक milestones बना देंगे. You have a opportunity whether you want to transfer shares or whether you want to transfer equal amount of cash to us plus TDS or GST जो भी है, so that we can buy the number of shares from the market, so that we can jointly work together and then take it to the next level. So this ensures that direct alignment है, value creation है. Ultimately, the whole context is to work together in trust, right? And यहाँ पे एक point is that if we are working on these simple pointers, then there is an equity escrow we will create. Shares corresponding to that 1% equity will be allocated in an escrow account managed by a reputed third party. जैसे जैसे वो conditions fulfill होती जाती हैं, accordingly that number of shares and that number of percentage will keep moving. Now, why this is no brainer for Ecoreco? Very, very important that this 1 crore fixed investment is a catalyst. This is like a sparkling exponential investment that you are doing for your brand growth individually and collectively, and for your business, for your brand, for your business, which you have invested 25 years of your life so far, right? So this is actually nothing as compared to what you have already given to your business, right? And this 1% sweat equity model directly aligns with the incentives and with performance. तो एक तरफ ब्रांड की बात है और एक तरफ बिजनेस की बात है. जहां ब्रांड की बात है, my core is very simple. I know what I can do for you, and you know what you can do for yourself. So this 1% equity is completely performance based, and it's a true win-win scenario. And like we'll be creating some amazing miracles, I'm sure, on the other new projects as well. But this entire proposition becomes completely no-brainer. It's like a high value deliverable that I am promising, I am clear, I am committed, I am sure that on this Independence Day, we can create that freedom. We can create the freedom that we have been looking forward for in Ecoreco, in terms of brand equity, in terms of profitability, in terms of turnover growth, in terms of marketing automation, in terms of branding, creating those specific elements which we have been looking forward for. So that's all for me right now. I actually want to acknowledge you for taking so much of interest in taking your business forward. एंड ये छोटी सी बात है बट बहुत ही बड़ी है कि लाइफ गिव्स अपॉर्चुनिटीज एंड यू नो chances only once in a lifetime. You have invested so many years of your life for just one moment, and that moment is to take your brand, your business to the next level. और ये आपका जो बिजनेस है, ये अब बढ़ने ही वाला है. केवल आपको हाँ बोलने की देर है. आप हाँ बोलिए. We'll definitely be meeting soon. Just give me a call back and we'll take it to the next level immediately. All the best. Once again, happy Independence Day. Take care of yourself. Jai Shri Krishna.